Welcome back to Master Duel Masochist. If you don't know what we're doing here, it's pretty easy. We start off with 5 master packs, and every time we win, we open up a new pack to hopefully upgrade our deck. Alright, a quick summary from last time. We pulled some good stuff, I remember, but I'm not quite sure where to begin. We pulled. Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube and if you like what you're seeing, consider subscribing. Boom, there you have it. Remembered it. Didn't forget it this time. We got Fish Lamb, which is a pretty cool card. We got Dawn of For Hire, which is a good card. We got a second Avenger, Savior, sorry, which is a good card. We got Book of Moon Ballin, and we got a Lava Golem. The second Morella I like. Hey, we got some good stuff. All right. Mommy for hire Hellscarf. What are you doing? Imagine Konami putting out water with tear limits on it. People would buy because of the implication. True. You should say the intro backwards next time. I'll try. I'm not talented in that though. All right. Rank reset. You know what that means? We're gonna play some other decks until we get to plat 4. All right, new season. Oh yeah, baby. Oh my god, I love it. Please. Oh yes. Oh my god, I love the new season. I want to play lab. I should really put in the second prison, I feel like. Yeah, doesn't matter. All right, let's go. Just preparation, need to write it down. That's the problem. I never say the same thing twice, you know. That's a problem. I never say it twice. I always say it like once. You're first. Like sometimes I do some, you know, some like modifications to the intro. All right, and I'm really bad at remembering stuff anyway. All right, now this is a baller hand. Look at this. Look at them losing their mind. Is it 60 cards? All right. I hope we get Nibiru here because that would be funny. Hammer Kong. A Boarbow. I love it how you just go for Nexus and then the engraver goes, oh my god, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about, baby. All right. Chakanine into Tiger Mortar. And then, you know her, you love her, Mommy Trident. All right. We have a King Backjack, but I misclicked on the zone. All right. That might be a problem. Okay, let's just pass here, right? I guess I'll just flip the welcome lab, right? So I can use it. Oh, Solemn Strike doesn't do anything here though. Ash Blossom, alright, as expected. Anima, sing it? Okay, I can't sing it. So Anima is not real, it can't hurt you. I hope. I really hope. I hope that it isn't real and it can't hurt me. Oh my god, we have to play against 3 million branded players. Oh no, I don't want to, dude. Alright, Sarnier. Albert. I guess that's funny that they didn't chain block it here. Problem is they still have a normal summon, right? I think they're getting the brand fusion, unfortunately. I don't think I can stop that. Alright, they sent the fusion. Oh my god, dude. No, right? Wait. Alright. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, I know. Like, I was like, I hope that they don't have another way of doing it, right? But they did. But they did have another version of doing it. I love branded. She branded my fusion till I don't know. I have nothing. I have nothing for you. She branded on my fusion till I Albert. Alright, we're going second, I guess. You need to craft one. I guess a second one, right? Because now there are two. I think I have to on this account, by the way, which is kind of hilarious. The loadly load. My loads are always loadly. Alright, it's Blue Eyes. 6-5, man finance. I don't think we're winning, unfortunately. I don't think we're winning, quite frankly. Give her barrel. Oh my god, yes, I love Blue Eyes. This anime archetype is going to change my life. Alright, they're setting the drill beam. They're drilling their beam to this, I guess. Can I just go next? Let's go next. It's Plat 5 anyway. Who the hell cares, right? Just go next. Let's live our lives, chat. Let's become liberated. We're like working our ass like out in this like oppressive ranked system. We just could go next and be liberated. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Konami's drone no more. We're going second again. Maybe we still are Konami's drone, actually. Maybe we still are Konami's drone, who knows. Alright, hold up. Gamma CL, the sea turtle. I had someone that Alba should be banned because it counters dragon. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. That's an insane take. That's insane. Albalantis should be banned because dragons exist. Yeah, don't think so. I mean, if it would warp the meta, right, then I guess you could argue for it. But besides that, especially if it's like a niche applications card like Albalantis, you know. Yeah. See that. I'm so hyped for the Alba system. It's such a bad card, but I'm so hyped. You have no idea. It's a jank card to build a deck around. RIP. No, they're an OTK player. You know, serves them right. Serves them right. Oh, you are already. Oh, Konami, you shouldn't have. You're so nice to me, Konami. No, you're so nice to me today. All right, the red mech. Illa Sylvia. Yeah. That's a good card. We can't summon it, but it's a good card. It's a really good card. And we have a second Raviel, Lord of Phantasms. All right. Sure. Illa Sylvia is good though. Illa Sylvia I can't be mad about. Illa Sylvia is also a card they will never ban, so like alright. We can't go into it, right? I don't like randomly have a way into it, right? Azamina. No, the combos you need Deception and the Hallowed. Then you need Murcielago, right? Murcielago is only on SR though, but this is like a lot. But if we get like one of each, we're in business. Still a bit stunned by that take. It really is a wild one. Let's see. Determination. Reveal one Azamina fusion monster in your extra deck for every shuffle one simple spot from your graveyard. Then special summon. I guess this one can do it, but I don't know if that's something we could build a deck around. Get up to fusions on your graveyard fiends to return them to your hand. If this card, you can set this card. Alright. So this is a simple spoils, no, a White Forest card as well, I see. Unfortunately, like, Determination would be fun to play, but I don't know if, like, we have an angle there for it. That's sinful. Sinful spoils. Alright. We have 2 subversion. Struggle. What does struggle do? Any target in the field, destroy them. Wait, what? Target animal on the field? The max number of targets on each side is the number of that player's sinful spoils card that are banished or in. What is this text, dude? Destroy them. If this card is banished, you can shuffle 2 cards from your field into the deck. That's a good effect. Sometimes. Yo, look at Poplar firing its laser. that's a funny artwork. What the hell? All right. Guild of Simple Spots. We don't have too much stuff here, but yeah. I played against you in the NR event, and all right. Is there a fusion that they can get out with that one? Oh, right. This one. We could get the Aries Stitched on. Alright. I mean, it has 2 really good effects, so I'd like to pull this one. Like, we could maybe play some small Azumina, and in the future, we already have, like, almost all of Snake Eyes, so. Alright, let's go next. Show off light side. All right. Yo, proficiency 10. It's over for me. It's over for me. They're on proficiency 10. They're really proficient. Dude, like, I have like some lemonade here. It's kind of nice. Ooh, this is rough. This is rough, buddy. Extravagance. 6 cards. We don't need anything anyway. We didn't even hit anything we don't want to hit. Yeah, we're completely fine. All of our best cards are still there. Alright. Bye-bye, Flawless. Did you know we can double-click the 6? No, I didn't. Wow. Learned something new today. Alright. Good. Go ahead. My back row is protected. What are you gonna do now? Let's see. We have the Veiler. I'd like to use the Welcome Lab. I guess might as well, right? Alright, hold up. They don't have any... Can double click through. I knew that you can double click on the monsters, but I didn't know that you could double click like on the list items. Into the Void. They're on a meme deck, alright? Might save your life. True. Kind of fast, that's true. Faster battle phase. Evenly. I don't like that. I guess I'll let it go. I want to keep the lady. I guess there was a way of playing around evenly, but at least, yeah, battle phase is over. And they use, like, Into the Void, so they need to, like, dump their hand, right? They might be on burn or something, but... Wait, what? Evil Heroes? And Into the Void? So this is a rock monster. I guess if I Veiler this, it might be the turn, right? Oh. The problem is this is a send, so... Alright, we're gonna let them. I know it, that adjusted Fiend to the Light Fiend. I know that. Unfortunately, I know that. We need to stop them somewhere else, I guess. One Dark Fusion. I'm gonna guess this is a good target for it, right? Dark Fusion is there in, like, extender. Imagine the opponent got stunned by... Got stunned? By clear... Hi, how are you doing, Nikels? Are you doing good? Are you doing fine? Are you feeling good? Triple tap. Dude, like, could you please not open everything under the sun for once? Like, could we please not do that? Like... Oh my god, I'm getting... I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind. 50 cards, obviously. Obviously, they just throw it up anyway, right? That's the negate. Sure. So, dude, fuck you, man! I'm getting pissed. What is this? Like, how do you open this shit? And then they discard. Alright. NTR, bruh. Hello, poor boy, how are you doing? Alright. Bunny Blast. I'm locked. I'm fucking locked. I am locked. This is over. I lose now. Not good anymore, actually. Not good anymore. Yeah, I'm locked. Welcome lab last turn. Oh, alright. I wish I could be the opponent for once, man. That works out, I guess. Alright. So the Lord can fetch me, I guess, a second welcome lab. Alright. Clear world, if light type, I can see the opponent's hand. Oh, true, yeah. Really should do a clear world setup so I can, you know, guess the opponent's hand. Is this an Omni? I don't know. I thought it was a monster Omni. Okay, they chain block themselves. Oh, never mind. Alright. I can't believe this shit, dude. I mean, it wasn't over in theory, but still pisses me off to no end. Like, let's check the deck out, alright? I can assure you they somehow managed to get the most insane hand that they could have. So they opened the normal. Or what did they do? Did they fetch it? Like, look at this. They're playing Mobilizing Gauge. Alright, whatever. At least they're playing like enough copies so that I don't like completely lose my mind. Oh, alright. Feeling bet? I'm feeling bet as well. Engage. You know, they're just balling like that. They're just balling like that. I love heroes as well. That's not it. But yeah. Alright. I guess we can discard Strange. Thank you. It always is like that, right? If I don't know why, but if they open like really obnoxiously, we take those. If they open really obnoxiously, the duel after is always them giving up randomly. I don't know why, like, people give up randomly. I always get like really mad, and the next duel after that they just give up instantly, and I'm like, okay, I guess might as well take it, right? Alright. We already got, like, we already got the thumbnail. Alright. So, Dark World, Light of Destruction. Yo, oh my god, guys. Chimera? Chimera's possible now? Oh no. At least some new cards. Libromancer bonded. Where do you think they bond together? Alright. So what's... I realized something, right? Like, Chimera I'm actually really close to, as I'm aware. Like, this is a joke. This isn't good, but... we got this one, we got this one. We got the fusion, right? We're just missing the starters, I think. Yeah, the starters we're missing, but... Alright, all of them are yours as well, so... but... we're close, and I like that. That's a good deck for the future. Not that Salad is bad. Like, Salad is pretty good as well, actually. Like, Salad isn't missing that much anyway, so... Demon? 3 pillars? Attribute 4? 2023? All or nothing? Oh my god, dude. They're insane. They're crazy. All or nothing, dude. All or nothing. Alright. This... I guess it's a hand. I guess it does stuff. Let me guess you opened like 3 evenly as well. Alrighty. Imagine if I could have like opened my IDP against the hero opponent and then just make them lose. Alright, Pot of Desires. So they draw 2. It's burn, Lamau. It's burn, Lamau. That's free. This looks like a bot, how fast they play it. But I think I have a problem though, because my deck kinda can't deal with it. Skull Invitation. Which triggers the Lord that I want to play. Alright, Gravediggers, which is fine because that triggers the Lady, which is actually the thing that I want to play. Alright. The only problem is I can't attack, right? Alright, this is already revealed. Yeah, it feels like a bot. It feels like a bot. Alright, we're gonna pass here. Konami, they don't have the... Konami, ban them. Now! Alright, it's a bot. It has like the bot level of like, you know, playing it out, right? But let's show them the Lord. Not the Lordly one. Alright. I am thinking about doing this. And getting rid of the IDP. That's 600 damage. Let's get, I guess, for welcome, right? I am really scared of attacking into this. So this can't be destroyed, right? Yeah. Alright, we're fine. Okay, I need something that deals with a burn deck. So now you're thinking about this. Alright. So the bot bricked apparently. Oh my god, dude. I hate bots. I hate bots. Road of the King, I can like open Road of the King in the background. Alright. For the meta report. OCG1. Alright. Like, what's happening? Am I disconnecting? What's happening? Like, I'm here, right? Yeah, like the stream is still working. So, bruv. No, they just keep priority to make me give up, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what this is about. Yeah, no. Alrighty then. I guess let's check out the OCG meta, right? Let's do it like this, and then like this, and like this. Alright, this is fine. Alright, while the bot is trying to make me give up, we can check out the OCG meta breakdown from last month. So a new one should be coming out, but I don't think a lot has changed here. So 30% is Vanquish Soul K9, 20% is Yummy, Draco Tail, Malice, Sky Striker, K9 Crystron, K9, and Lunalight. So the thing is, Holy Sue lets them play like going second, which gave the deck an incredible power boost. Yummy is the good combo deck that we knew, but Draco Tail kind of really fell out of favor, and Malice still strong as ever. We can see that Sky Striker is getting played with the new support, which is pretty fun. And as you can see, most of the Vanquish Soul decks are like K9 version. So yeah, this is a sample list. They play actually more than one might think, right? So they play every name here. And yeah, like K9, I knew when I saw these cards, they probably will be have like we'll see play, right? And I think we can even do like some fun stuff on your opponent's turn with them. Let's check what the opponent does. Still trying to time me out. Cool. The limitations are just preventing see summon. Alright, summon Sarayuja. Yeah, they are using the Sarayuja Skull Red, which is interesting. I guess you don't like do a lot of stuff with her material, so you can use it. Quarantine is a side deck. Alright. What does Quarantine do? Like, right. Yeah, like it's Yummy. You just play Yummy and then you. Oh my god, dude. This shit. But yeah, that's just the meta breakdown in the OCG. So I hope you're hyped for this in the next few months, which will be coming out soon in Master Duel. Opponent is still making me lose my mind. So what's happening here? Is like the game just bugging out, or is it like the opponent's bot thingy bugging out? Has anybody have an idea? I really don't want to give up anyway, because I think this is pretty free. Like if the stars line up. I'm not disconnected. I can see that. Like the chat's still working. The stream is still working. Dude. I mean, I could yap Vicodin, but Vicodin, you should just, you know, give up. You should just give up. You should give up now. Should we go next, dude? I don't know. Like this feels like I have to be getting like timed out, right? I guess it's just the most obnoxious bot of all time. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. What an asshole. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it like that, but insane. It was probably Marshmallow. Alright. But we... Oh, I can report them? True, I can. I will do that. Thank you. Thank you for letting me... reminding me that that's a possibility. Alright. Good. Report and then slow play. Alright. Thank you very much for reminding me that that's an option. Alright, let's get our pack though. It's still fun, yeah. You know, I can feel a bit better about myself, you know. Launcher Spider! I can feel a bit better about myself to be like, yeah, I reported them. Hopefully something happens soon, when it never will, but at least I have grounds to cope, right? Yo, Steel Swarm Collar. This will like haunt me in my dreams. Dual taming. All right. Let's go next. All right, only 2 more wins. And then I need to, you know, go gamer mode again. And play Salad until we're in Diamond. All right, we're going first. Okay, the Clockwork Knight, balling card, good card, and the Gozen match. All right, I can be the worst person ever. Okay, I hope you like Dark Machines. I guess rivalry with Clockwork Knight is pretty obnoxious, but you know, opening it is kind of hard. You Bell. They can get the Phantom, but not like do stuff on board with it as far as I'm aware, right? Dark Beckoning Beast. Alright. Beckoning Beast. Unfortunately, I cannot like really stop them here, right? I guess it doesn't matter, right? I think I should keep this card for a better opportunity. Yeah. Opening of the Spirit Gates. I think they only played Darks, right? Alright, second normal summon. That is alright. I guess I could punishment and they opening now. So we need to let them. Alright. Spirit of Ubel. Activate the spirit. They will have Fiendsmith somewhere in there, right? Nightmare Pain. Sure. This doesn't do anything. I'm not gonna activate it. Can destroy 1 dark monster. I could flip a Ghost match to stop them from going for the Light Fiend part of their deck, right? But then again, they don't have any Light Fiends on board at least. They're adding something. I think we lose, by the way, but might as well try, right? We have an okay setup here. Most of the time. Ubel, Nightmare Prone adds 11. Which they, I guess, special summon. So they have the Grave Squirmer here. Also, right? Unfortunately, like, Gozen isn't that good against a Dark Fiend deck, right? Let's see what they can do. I guess they have a really hard time of getting these off the board, right? Okay, Squirmer. So they will try to overlay here, alright? So that means what I'm gonna do will look weird, but it will make sense. Except, of course, if they play a second one of these. So I'm gonna punishment away the spirit. I don't think they play a second one. I think The skull machine is the best thing to send. No. Alright. Oh yeah, they can like special summon it again and still get Varudras. Oh, that's a problem actually. I think we lose. They just had it. Like, I cannot wait for Varudras to hit the field, right? That's a problem. And then I can also not, like, wait for them to... Like... You know. Yeah. That's a problem. That's a real problem. Yeah, so they want to destroy a card. I guess I can flip the Goza match, right? Like, they want to destroy the Clockwork Knight, that's obvious, but... Alright, Link 2. Or the Macracker. Wait. Oh, they're under this one, yeah, alright, okay. Like, this isn't that... Like, look at this. They have a full board. Phantom. Yeah, we lose here. We can't win against this deck. Yeah, let's go next. Like, they slowly but surely just bleed us out, right? Clockwork Knights is good, but not good enough in that sense. We needed to exactly have Called By, I feel like. Called By in the Samsara the Lotus would have done it. But yeah, they wanted to attack. I could Dimension Prison, but, you know, like, Dimension Prison, they negate. Still pop the freaking Clockwork Knight, right? And then just go from there. Yeah. Alright. You know, the good thing is we stopped them, like, from going into most of their stuff, right? Because that needed, like, most of their combo, but it doesn't matter. Like, they attack, pop, and then still go into, like, full combo, you know, for the Fiendsmith stuff, and then they have that. Yeah, unfortunate. It happens. I guess I could have tried to pop Varudras, but, you know, it doesn't matter because then they negate the pop of Varudras and then still destroy the Clockwork Knight. It's the illusion of choice, you know. Do we give them the... I guess we give them the Drill Beam. Stopping the Spirit is, I think, better. Yeah, I think stopping the Spirit is better. Drill Beam, sure. She drilled by my beam till I reveal a Primite. Right, Spirit of Eyes of Blue. Spirit triggers. I Veiler this. This is the best thing to Veiler, I'm pretty sure about that. Alright. I think this is over. They had it. Like, if the Veiler resolves that ends their turn, right? If it doesn't, they just full combo. Yeah, they would have full combo. But they do have a little bit less consistency, right? Like, this 2-2 isn't that relevant, but this 2-2, like, feels like a lot more relevant. But yeah, like, what can you do? You just pray and hope that your hand trap resolves. I'm first. I am first. Always this guy. He just like me, for real, for real. I'm like Sinjun. I haven't watched Solo Leveling. I just know that that anime triggers people. That's the only thing I know. All right. And that the guy likes, like, is aura farming a lot. That's all I know. All right. Maybe I should have gotten for welcome, actually. Maybe that's better. It needs to be a normal trap, right? Alright, we need to go gambling, I guess. I should have gotten for welcome. Alright, I'm gonna welcome lap and then try to hit it. I will game. I will be gaming. I will be gaming. Ash, unfortunate. I do have 2 cult bites in this deck, right? Yeah. I'm just not opening them. Okay, now I can't even ball with the King Backjack because I know what my top deck is, right? At least now we have a second welcome labyrinth for the next turn, so that works out. Alright, it's Ubel. What a cool deck. Alright, Phantom. Alright, Sarnier and IDP will do a lot of work. That's it? Nah, you're crazy for that. You're completely crazy for that one. Let's try. Maxi. Alright. I mean, this is fine, right? I don't love it, but I'm not gonna give them like a second card here. Alright, and I'm gonna pass. Alright, like we have a rearranged top of our deck. So we should be alright. Samsara de Lotus. We need to let them. Tribute, special some new bell. I think that's okay. Like, I don't like it, but I wish I could have like played the Bunny Blast, but it's too dangerous. Alright, so what we can do here is they will pop the U-Bell, get the U-Bell 11, and then I can banish this Phantom and the 10, right? That should work out like pretty nicely, actually. Alright. The only thing is I cannot trigger my lady. That's the only unfortunate part about it. So they will get their Squirmer. Alright. So they're playing around IDP. They special summon a U-Bell. They're not gonna overlay here, right? They're not gonna overlay here, right? No way that happens, right? No way they overlay here, right? They're too cocky for that. No way they overlay here, right? Another Phantom. So they're playing around IDP here. Decidedly, but it's lethal as well. I guess so. Let's try this. So this is a once per turn, right? And they need to sack one off, alright? Unfortunate. I needed to try it. I needed to try. I mean, it is a fiend. I could banish too. All right, let's go next. It is what it is. They played around it. Also insane that you got like the good part of your engine, by the way. Just Just making that. Just want to talk about that for a bit. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Like, I guess I could have like banished their cards, etc. But I feel like that's such a weird thing to do. Like, you want them to, you know, play into your stuff, right? And getting a, like, if they didn't have the second spirit in hand, we could have just completely hosed them, right? But they did, and that's just how it goes. All right, let's see what they're on that will, you know, change our discard. Eradicator is fine against this. Yo, Cardan, how are you doing? Zernir's good. Strike is fine. I guess the Eradicator is the worst card that I could have here, right? Alright. It's a Drill Beam. Do you, like... Alright. So, they have a Drill Beam in hand. So, load Drill Beam and 3 unknowns. Do. Spirit. Alright, they get their field spell. So Drill Beam, Lordly Load, field spell they will play instantly anyway. And 3 unknowns. Okay. How are you doing, Cardan? So they mill their Blue Eyes. So no Maiden in white, right? Alright. Wishes. Incredible how they open that out, by the way, like always. Discard the Ether Barrel. So they open 2 Ether Barrel. Lordly Load, Drill Beam, Wishes. Load, Drill Beam, Wishes, Ether Barrel. Wait, did I track correctly? So they have, wait. So their starting hand was Ether Barrel, Wishes, Drill Beam. Alright, good. So we know 4 of their starting hand. No, Drill Beam was, no. Drill Beam wasn't the starting hand. Alright, Stage adds the Maiden. So the good thing is about the Maiden, I can, you know, banish her. And they already used the Wishes, so they will get this trap card, which is really obnoxious for us. I don't know if we can play around the trap card. Alright, they set the Eternal Soul, or what? True Light. They activate the True Light. Alright. True Light, so it's Drill Beam, Lordly Load, right? And 2 unknowns. Yeah, this was the 3rd unknown. Alright. So, like, stopping the Maiden is good, right? Because that gives them, like, really weird, like, extension. Alright. Blue Eyes White Dragon. I summon you. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alright. Trigger the Maiden. I will banish the Maiden. So they added the special summon of the Blue Eyes anyway. You can't do anything here. That's a True Light. Alright, let me, like, get this straight real quick. Yeah, they added the Roar. So, Roar plus the Sage. Alright. So I know, like, these 2 are kind of making me anxious, but besides that, so okay, this is the 9, and they could Roar, but they don't have the second level 1 tuner, so alright, they're equipping. They cannot attack with that one though, so I guess, like, For like targeting protection. Alright, targeting protection. So synchro these off for the dragon. Then they set the trap card. Alright, that's their board. Good. Like, and 2 unknowns. These are presumably hand traps, right? And they will probably set one of these 2 hand traps and keep the lowly load. Alright. And probably set the Majesty from deck, right? Okay, I think I have mapped it out. Wait, what? Already? How are you extending here? Are they overlaying? No, right? That would be insane. What? So, alright. Crimson Dragon. You need a synchro card for that. Okay, they get Synchro Rumble here. That's the idea. What does Synchro Rumble state? I thought it got not a synchro card back, right? I thought it was a normal mod, not a normal, like a non-extra deck. Except Synchro Monsters. It's a level 9, not an 8. So they can only get the Blue Eyes. Or like a tuner, I guess. Oh yeah, no, that would work, unfortunately, right? They get the tuner back, Roar. I'm not playing against this. It still works out, yeah. Obnoxious. Obnoxious! I really hate Synchro Rumble, such an obnoxious card. Now they play 2 Pure Ice map. Yeah, they opened to Drill Beam. It probably wasn't a Purge. So the second card we don't know. Alright. Yeah. I can deal with with that hand at least, right? With a board that like 1 Omni, 1 monster negate, and like a pop one, and presumably hand traps to play through. If they didn't have the wishes, I think we were fine. Alright, just set free, right? From left to right. Alright, like, draw phase, I'm gonna get the lady. And then let's see, right? Let's hope that they don't have Ash Blossom. They always have Ash Blossom. Okay, never mind. That's pretty cool. The lady here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a Serenir in hand. The other one is offline. Banish. Wait. So they banished that one. I think that's a good Solemn Strike, actually. Like, that's an extra normal and they get the back row that they want, right? That stops all of that. Alright, 4 cards left. One Feather Whirlwind, alright. I mean, it will be fine, right? They will normal summon. I guess we might as well do this. And then chain block it. And then I still have a Serenir. It should be fine. What are we getting here? I think... what do we set? I think IDP is really good. Oh my god, no, I did a mistake. Alright. I wanted to IDP. I wanted to do it like the other way around. but all right, let's just get rid of this card. Let's get rid of the good card so we can like get rid of the back row. Triple attack. I guess draw 2, but does that really do a lot? You already spent your normal summon, right? Yeah. That doesn't do a lot. Like, you already normal summoned here. Blackwing should kind of... yeah. Not be able to do anything with their extra 2 cards. Like, in that burst state, I mean. Like, they have probably some extension, but for the most part, it's like, you know, over. Yeah, like, what could they have drawn, right? They have a Vata in hand, we know that. Control, you can manage this card from your graveyard. It wasn't a graveyard. If you control, they cannot special summon this one. Third one, that one, alright. They couldn't target my card. You can special summon this. This is in the hand. This is already there. I guess you could have gotten one of the like good back rows, but yeah. Like there was nothing that they could have drawn there that like made them combo, and they didn't want to play against me just turn for turn getting more and more advantage. Which I get. And then I would have also like popped their back row, right? Yo, Magical Hound, isn't it cute? My little princess, isn't she beautiful? Alright, a UR. Hold on, it's a UR. We are gonna go insane mode with this UR. I'm sounding like an insane person, but that's just what happens if you stream as much as I do. Because you need to, you know, yap. Alright, first SR. Boom. Yoko, the Graceful Mayakashi. That's the first copy that we have of this card. That's pretty cool. Like, even if it isn't new, I crafted it for like a jank deck. Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. Would you believe if I say this isn't the first copy of this card, which is pretty bad for me, but the other card... Let's go! That's a banger. That's a baller. That's a good one. Alright, the second droplet. The second droplet goes hard. The second droplet wins you games, actually. You may not like it, but it kind of goes insane. The question is, with the second droplet, what would I like get rid of in our decks? Like, I guess I can just shoehorn it in for now. Like here, I think droplet is like better than Raigeki, but Raigeki plus droplet is really good, so that's always a question. All right, so we're saving this second droplet, huh? I guess I'll just shoehorn it in for now, and then I need to like think, right? I need to think about like my decks. Hi Sophia, how are you doing? A second forbidden droplet, baby. Here we go, baby. Alright. Yeah. This is also kind of bad for the deck because of the King Backjack. But it's... You're late. I mean, no, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Isn't it like really late for you, actually? Alright. Lab beatdown, baby. I hope you're doing fine. Alright, like second droplet is really good. Like I always feel like, man, I wish I had a droplet here. You know, that's an occurrence that like happens so often. So I'm really happy about that. Like we have to play against the Gooner, right? That goes so hard. Goon no more. Alright, Maxi. Let's hope that they don't have the Ash or the Halpai. Right, now we have 2 Droplet and 2 Halpai. That's pretty good. That is pretty good to play through stuff. Man, you know, we could have like more games like these, right? Like, I Maxi, you either Ash Blossom it or like called by it, I give up, it resolves, you give up. I think we should have more of those games. Personally, I feel like we need that. Clear Wise Dragon. Is this a new card, by the way? Or is it an old one? I don't know. Like, the Clear World cards all look the same to me. Another you are, damn. Today I'm getting, you know... Konami's like, you don't have to be like that, Konami. I love you. No, I don't. Abyss Script, Romantic Terror. And the UR is... Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. I guess the artwork is cool. It kind of looks like the old Blue Eyes, right? Kind of looks like the old Blue Eyes artwork. Earth Armor Ninja. We didn't have this card. Alright. Alright. Sure, we didn't have this card. Alright. What did I pull today again? I need to, like, I got another UR, right? Oh yeah, we got Illa Sylvia. Dude, like, today's pulls were actually kind of insane, which means, you know what that means? Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. On Thursday, the pulls will be utter trash. They will be so bad. They will be utter trash. We'll hate them and we'll cry. I will cry myself to sleep. And yeah. Unfathomable they are, alright. Demon? Yo. They're a demon. They're insane. They're crazy. Alright. Oh, Mistake goes hard, actually. Clockwork Knight as well. Oh, discard the King Backjack. Holy hell, this deck's kind of coming together. Alright, we're getting... Use the trick. Unfortunate one. Alright, we got rid of the Ash Blossom. Alright. Now let's see what we can do here. Chandrick Lear. This one doesn't add, right? Yeah, it doesn't. Welcome, Labyrinth. Activate the King Backjack. Check the top 3 out. Alright, the other ones don't matter. So we're gonna Clockwork Knight. And let's hope they don't have the Feather Duster, I guess. But the good thing about King Backjack is I can keep the card back, right? On the top of the deck where it's safe. So that's kind of cool. So this is only monster effects, right? Yeah, monster effect. Alright. So they will try to add... I will mistake that. Alright. Like, they will attack is the problem, right? And they will banish something. So they're getting rid of Mistake. Alright. I guess I can make... like, not take the damage for that. They have a second Ash. Oh my god. Alright, that's fine. Let's get the lady. They attack into it, they get memed on. Alright, we don't take the damage. Main 2. That one. That 2. That might be an imperm. Okay, I want the top of my deck, right? Like, set. So the lady is protected. Mudara. So it's... here. So I need to do this now. Because they want to shuffle it back, right? Ash Blossom. Alright, okay, that's a problem. So it was the second Ash Blossom that they didn't use on the lady for some reason. Alright, like, we're not protected, which is kind of a problem, I guess. Okay, Moon, that was a mistake. You cannot do that. I thought they were gonna go for a Moon, but now Moon is... Moon? We're Mooning now. Moon is now offline, right? Alright, Kalpa is pretty good. Because I can just set it. First thing I do. Alright. So the lady is protected, which is pretty important. This takes away like 2 materials that they worked really hard for. Alright, so they cannot target the lady for the imperm, so they have to play through machines. The only thing is, like, Tyr kind of doesn't care about the board, right? They're adding a Rhino. Alright. Tier Limits monster and an Aqua monster, right? Is Kit Kalos? The problem is the Cult by might not be enough here. But if they imper my lady, I can search, which is pretty important. Like, they will shuffle back their tier monster, but that's fine, right? Because the fusion summon will not go through. And that's, like, important, right? That they don't get the fusion summon here. Yeah. Alright. So they need to shuffle back this, I guess. These two, they will shuffle back as well. Welcome, lab. That's... I don't know why you would target that one, honestly. Sure. Alright, so we got rid of their Havness. So the 2 back row might be a problem sometimes. I hope I get a back row, right? Bunny Blast. Bunny Blast is questionable against this deck, unfortunately. Alright. This deals a bit more damage, right? Let's attack. Alright, the back rows seem to be not relevant. So, wait, did I banish a Trident? Unfortunate. Let me think real quick. Is banishing a back row good here? I guess let's go for this one and then just set it to defense. Alright. Go ahead. So unfortunately I have a lot of good top decks. 2 Rhinos, a Sharon kind of is offline. A Fenrir would be a problem. I swear to God if they top decked a Fenrir here. Okay, I'm interested in what their back rows were. They were apparently not like the tier cards, right? So yeah. They were not the tier. Super Poly, could it have been? It couldn't have been Super Poly, they have the targets. It could have been Super Poly actually, but no, that wouldn't make any sense, right? So I guess it was a Fiendsmith in Paradise, if I have to guess. It needs to be like... One was a Fiendsmith in Paradise, and the other one was probably... It couldn't have been a crime. It could have been a cult by, I guess, as a bait. It could have been... It couldn't have been a heartbeat because that they would have used. It could have been a super poly and because like they didn't have a hand card, right? Like super poly and a Fiendsmith in Paradise or something like that. Yeah. All right. That like there's a few combination of cards that really don't do anything in that specific situation. Was like, yeah, it's the Book of Moon and then they will combo, right, on the tech deck, but apparently it wasn't. All right. Let's see what we have here. You know what would be cool in Imperm? But I think you know, my credit score is really high for today's episode with the things that I got. Laughin' Puffin, what a cutie. Continuing Epic Battle of Charles. That's so funny that's a comic book in the universe. And look at them, like, the Infernoble Knights. That's so cute, kind of. And the Watchdog. If this card normal summon destroyer, you can send one spell, send one continuous spell. I mean, I guess there are decks that like doing that. But you need a main 2 for that. And going first, you don't have a main 2. Alright, but we're doing good, I feel like. Today is like a day where we just, you know, go insane with it. Oh, please be a bot that just gives up. Oh my god. We might get a droplet. I think it's an OTK bot. If I have to guess, it's an OTK bot. Or boy, if the replay redeem, sure. After install. I want to get to Plat 2. I honestly want to climb really fast this month again. Alright. Got a Veiler. Did they let me go first? They did, right? Crazy work. Alright, unfortunately my hand is like not good. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything. It's a bot. I wish I could like have a second monitor, like not a second monitor, but the second instance of Master Duel where I just can watch replay. That would be so cool. So that I don't have to like wall through this like bot stuff here. Alright, we have a strike, we have a fair welcome. Now fair welcome doesn't do anything. Hold on, did they just normal sunburst in the tricks? It's a bot, alright. Where fire burns away villainy. Destroy them. Strike would not be cool. There's a few ones that would not be cool actually. I guess for welcome I would like the most. What did they target? Like their card? Oh, it's a bot, so it needs like forever to target my card. I imagine like the AVS servers that need to like host these bots, right? And they're like the slowest ever because it would be like I don't know how they do it. Probably they don't even have like an AVS server. AWS, not AVS. AWS. And then they're like, sorry, I need to get the response back, and the response takes like 20 minutes. And so that's why we have to wait forever. Alright, perfect. That's exactly the card that I wanted to get popped. Alright. Gladiator Beast Battle Manica. So it's a bot. It doesn't do anything. It will... I guess I could like even wait for like one more turn. So it sets to the same column for some reason. Again. I Mecha modules, sure. Send for mecha modules, let's go. Please send for mecha modules. That would be so funny. Clockwork Knight, alright. That's fine. Cards become face up after they're on the board, right? So alright. I mean, there. Please send Clockwork Knight. Almost. It's even better to send the Burst in the Tricks there. I hope it sends one card every turn. Because it's like, there's an effect that still needs to get activated. I need to activate mecha modules here. Alright. Give me a... I guess IDP does something. Nothing good, but it does something. Oh wait, IDP always banishes. Hold up. Wait. That's actually crazy. No matter what they play, IDP will banish because they have a Clockwork Knight on board. Alrighty then. Main phase 1. Main phase 1. Main phase 1. They have a card in hand and it takes forever. You know, I don't want to like check the memes out already, right? Because that would be like weird. Because the memes I want to like have there for like a second Clockwork Knight. No, that's a top deck. I don't deal any attack damage now. Please activate the mecha modules. Come on. Send the Clockwork Knights slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, the Clockwork Knights. The bots. They found a machine. They found a way. all bodies are machines now, and they can win. Like, we're just beating over people, I guess. Like, 1000 damage less is pretty obnoxious. Alright, perfect. They activate the mecha modules again for some reason. I guess they will send this one this time. That's probably not a real back row anyway. The good thing is it will just send turn for turn, so... Ah, perfect. Yeah, I never liked that card anyway. Alright, they can banish one card to add one Earth Machine, but they don't have a card. Discard one card, banish the card, then add one Earth Machine. Alright, good. So I hope turn for turn they will lose their Clockwork Knights. This one only deals 700 damage, so I don't want to. Alright, load up they have in the prison. I have some time, so I'm not gonna play into it, right? So this sense, this only does like destruction protection, right? Alright, I will get a card somewhere along the way, surely. I want, you know, them to slowly send their cards away. Alright, Dino Wrestler, Capitera. I think I want them to send... Okay, this will sound insane. I want them to send their Clockwork Knight, right? So I'm gonna special summon this card. And then banish these two. Which will force them to take one of these two cards to send. Which might be the Clockwork Knight, right? And as soon as they lose their Clockwork Knight, I can slowly but surely begin to win from there. Alright, we will set the Welcome Labyrinth, obviously. Alright, they will still send a card, 100%. That's just what this spot does. It sends cards from their board to the graveyard every turn. Clockwork Knight, come on, come on. I hope they get a monster again so I can Torrential Tribute. Okay, I think that's a bit of a troll, actually. Alright, they send one more card. This bot's insane work, by the way. This is insane what it does. It needs like forever, and then it just presses every button. Super Soldier Ritual, alright. Can manage one Light in the Dark, which they don't have any. Alright, so the only thing is I need... It's a 2-turn clock here, right? Punishment is good. Punishment is perfect. Now I can send like one more card from their board, and they will have to send Clockwork Knight if they get a monster next turn, right? Alright, I'm not gonna torrential my own board. I thought about it for the memes next time when it like plays something so it sends the Clockwork Knight. But I don't think I will do that, and I also don't need that, as it turns out. Alright. I will be able to like send anything from my extra deck, right, to like just pop the next card anyway, so I also forgot that was a thing that is now possible with the top deck. And please be quick about this. My wife is waiting. Just kidding. Alright, so they actually will discard their hand card. It's insane. The synergy between Mecha Modules and Clockwork Knight, crazy. Okay, so it's Atrax, who would have been a machine on board. Wait, that's a Skystrike. Wait, that's an Earth Machine? That's an Earth Machine. That's funny. Alright. Okay. Perfect. We're getting rid of Clockwork Knight now. Is this once per turn? Yeah. It's funny how this is the effect of the card. Like, it can only use like one of its effects once per turn, right? When the truth of the matter is, it has just one effect anyway. So a normal once per turn would have been like enough. That's kind of funny. Alright, so they send the Clockwork Knight. What does the Sage of Wisdom, Himmel the Hero, actually do? If this card discard one spell, special summon this card, you can negate... Alright. So it doesn't even want to play into my board for some reason. You know, do you think there's like a bot, like a person that like builds bots is like, oh my god, yes, I love Sky Striker Ace Ray. I would even build a bot that plays Sky Striker Ace Ray cards. Alright, we won. We won, baby. We did it. We did it. We're plat 4 again. Alright. Let's get our pack. Where I will get the best card you've ever seen. Maxi. It has to be Maxi, right? It has to be Maxi in this pack. So I can play like 2 Maxis. Alright. Oh, please be Kestura Fenrir. Actually, unironically, I Crush Card Virus. Jaguar. I think that's the third Chaos Sorcerer. While on Delta. Liberty at last. Unfortunately, no Liberty for me. Because I'm not getting Kestura Ogre. At this point, I don't even foreshadowing. Yeah. Oh no, I had a playset. I now have a playset of Jack Jaguar, but I think I want to play 2 anyway. So, alright, let's watch replay. It's replay watching time. Alright. The ultimate Massa. Which replay do you want, by the way? The newest one? I think it's kind of sad that I have had to like stop the mouth movement stuff, right? From the model, but it just didn't look good. Yes, alright. I feel like the mouth had so much more like character when I moved it, but now at least, you know, I don't bug out like randomly, right? So I guess this is probably better for me personally, but I think it's kind of sad. Alright. Ooh, Fenrir. Are you Farfa? Who's like in every series that he opens packs in, alright guys, Kestura Fenrir, and then he never opens it. Alright, there it is, the Kestura Fenrir. We add Unicorn. Is this a Maso deck that you just special summon Fenrir on turn 1 and search for a freaking Unicorn? Alright, I guess I don't have to talk, but alright, we get the Drill Beam. Fenrir, yeah, insane. Alright, the Ghost Ogre, not that relevant actually. We will still get rid of their Ether Barrel, right? And the good thing is now that, oh my god, they have the Tract. So wait, which deck is it then? Oh, it's a Primite Fiendsmith deck that plays Dipty, yeah. Alright, Fiendsmith's Requiem, but I think I would have done the same, honestly, just, you know. If it's Blue Eyes, that just stops them, right? Alright, that's a Chaos Angel. Alright, Fiendsmith Sequence, which is like the card that they get, obviously. Alright, Lacrima, get the Greensmith, get Druisworm on the Greensmith. Serves you right. Alright. And now their board isn't good. Labradite Dragon. I've seen this one already. Like there was like somebody who played this one that I played against. Maybe it was even the same person. Right? They fetched themselves a Druis. So Drill Beam probably, presumably, is offline. Alright, we get the birth because apparently we have full Kestura engine. Alright, they get rid of our Druisworm. Sure. If they want to... Is there a possibility they wanted to do that on the Fenrir, but they just forgot that it's in the dark? Alright, Ogre. We can normally Ogre, so we can break their board. Attack with Fenrir, get rid of the Druids. Exactly. Beat over that one. Then we cannot break their board actually, now that I think about it. But like that guy, that not that relevant. But we got rid of the second engraver. I think that's like all engravers gone now, right? Dragon of Annihilation, which is pretty good. We just popped like I guess both their back row, right? Okay, doesn't matter I guess, but yeah, they shuffle it back, but whatever. They didn't activate the Lacrima, which was correct. So they get the Requiem trigger for the Lacrima. Lacrima send. Can it even send anything? Oh yeah, Fiendsmith in Paradise. Equip for the Necroquip. Alright. We pop the Princess for the Titanic Clad and then just win. Alright, thanks for the replay. Crazy, by the way. What the stuff that you got. Not that, like, my stuff isn't that crazy, but... You know. I think the Maliseek and the Maulwisp are the ones that, like, stick out, right? Like a sore thumb, but the rest, pretty good. Like, the highlight of your decks is obviously this, right? Like, that's, like, just wins games on its, like, alone, right? But, like, having the birth and getting, like, stuff back every turn. So good. Alright. You know, I got 2, like, Raging Phoenixes and a Princess and a Zelantis, so I shouldn't be the one to talk about crazy pulls. Like, getting those 4 exactly is pretty insane. Also, I have, like, a lot of, like, salad stuff, right? So... I wanted to switch the decks, actually, to salad. Heh! Alright, you know the problem is, like, I pulled so much good stuff today, I don't even know what to use for the thumbnail. Alright. Clockwork Knight. Or, this one's unfortunately offline. This one's actually perma offline. That's a problem. I guess let's set it anyway. There's a world where, like, they pop the Clockwork Knight, right? And then I need to flip it on their turn, so it being ready probably more relevant than one might think. Garugamash, it's branded. Bam. 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 The music's so good. I wish it had like a third track, like the Life Twin theme, which only has 1 track as well, right? Like, I always love it when, like, the boards have, like, 3 tracks, right? So you sent the Tragedy. Okay, Mercurier is fine as well. Alright. Okay, Mercurier. Has 1 Fallen of Albaz, sure. The problem is, like, the Fallen of Albaz stuff doesn't, like, care about, like, not being dragons. Which I learned the last time. Branded opening, discard 1. Cartesia. I liked saying Cartesia, but she's called Cartesia. Guiding Quem. Send 1 Fallen of Albaz. Alright. I don't know if we can do it, by the way. This is kind of a rough start for us. I don't get Quem, by the way. I'm not that in tuned into branded lore. Like, I think Quem is Cartesia, but, you know, like, they're called the Virtues both, so. What is she? Who is Quem? Alabar. Unfortunately, I cannot stop that guy. I think we're dead, actually. I think we should go next here. What is this guy? Is it the engine, Agiro? I guess it is. Or it is just a sprite thingy. I think we will get branded lore soon. Something's telling me we will get branded lore soon. They're kinda, you know, more lore stuff for branded. But first, Art Magia, right? That one should continue as well. Like, what is insane to me is, like, I think when looking at the cards, I think I said the cards are good, but the only thing is that their requirements might be too harsh, right? I guess that's what happened because nobody's playing them in the OCG. Which is kind of sad, but because I thought like that is a pretty cool mechanic to have. Like care about types. Alright. Wait, I did... Oh, I need to change the deck, dude. You know what? Let's go next. Let's go next and change the deck. Let's play the strong deck. Because I want to get to a diamond as soon as I can, right? Where is it? There it is. 44 cards. 44 isn't even that bad with this deck because, you know, I play like 3 million bricks. So, not 3 million. It's not that bad, but I think you know what I mean, right? You know, when do you think I will pull an Ash Blossom? I think episode 302. Probably. It feels like. Alright, this isn't full combo. But we have some low to the ground plays here. Which is the most important thing if we can't like full combo. Well, we can keep here. Alright, that's a mole, baby. And the 2 droplets up top. Alright. So we will go for the bailing, special summon the foul. And then we can go for research. The Red King! We have to foul here. I almost would have forgot it. I almost forgot about that. I think I will play into Nibiru here. Alright, I will banish the foul. Yeah, foul doesn't do a whole lot from here on out in the graveyard. We will mole and then search for like the tuner. Alright. I will miss you, foul. You're a good broski. Alright. Let's get the princess. Alright, so if we get like impermed on the princess, we can use the weasel to continue. Maybe they toggled off here. If they did, then they did. Alright, this setup goes insane. Hold on, did I just set up the setup of the summer? I swear, this is the setup of the summer. Alright, Raging Phoenix for the Raging Phoenix. I'm not sure about the Fusion Destiny. I should use it though, probably, because that gives us like a lot of like strong extension, right? Next turn, if like we get the stuff through. The only thing is I need to be careful, right? I need to pop the princess first, and then, right, I need to use like, I need to use rage, then roar. Like it's kind of like, it's kind of weird, the plays that I need to do here to be able to like get everything through here that I have. Alright, sure. That's a -1. That's a -1. 5 cards left. It's a Mausoleum of White. Sure. What's that? Can specials I think I'll just like pop everything, right? There's like, I guess I could wait a bit, but that's their normal. They lose their second normal. They cannot use this to link for the link one. Set one. One burst stream of destruction. Alright. They're ballin'. They're ballin' for sure. Wishes, sure. They discard that one. So realistically, I think that's the roar. Last card left, which we have no idea what it is. Yeah. Like, you know, I will take a -3, right? Like, I was like, okay, the chances that they can do a whole lot after this are like really low, right? Alright, so if we think about it, like, this is just a bad boys list. One maiden! Dude, you need, I'm telling you, you need to go to 2, man. Like, that's the good stuff. Like, that hits right into, you know, everywhere. Yeah. Oh my god, wait, they have Successor Soul? I'm going to be honest. I think I'd rather play like 3 Successor Soul than a few of these other cards. Like, the Swords, I think they won't do anything. Alright, let's get our packs. So, like, Sword is such an interesting card. It was, like, never truly good, right? Except for maybe on the playground. But to this day, it's, like, people just played. Like, not... Of course, nobody who's, like, in tune with the game, right? But I think you know what I mean. Like, sometimes people come back and are like, this sounds like a good card, right? And they will just put it in. Freya, Spirit of Victory. Yo, she's flying. Control, blah, 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 blah. Dot Scraper. It's peak. It's peak. It's peak. It's actually peak. Actually, it's peak. Actually, it's pretty good. Should I put it in? Like, the problem, like, if you're playing Dot Scraper, you're obviously behind, but the thing is, it's weird, right? It's rough. It is rough. It is weird. It's not a fire. I need to normal it. The problem that I see is that I need to normal a lot, right? But I guess it's a bit better than a Jack Jaguar. I guess we can try it like this, right? It is 2 materials in and of itself. But then we can't banish it. I guess let's try it, right? Like, the problem is it's a normal, so we would have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normals. That's a lot, but I guess it's like really easy 2 materials, right? It's like really easy 2 materials. Hey, and look, how are you doing? Like, that's the point. Like, that, and for instance, another like salad card, right? Just is like combo, so that actually makes like combos that we have from like 3 cards combos to 2 card combos. I think it's worth, probably. What is really bad is this hand though. Foxy, and like it makes Foxy a bit worse because we took out a salad card. All right, let's get the mole. Doing good. My dad was relatively chill as well, fortunately. I guess I will not. Maybe they asked this. All right. Let's do mole, I guess. Mole, and then go for Little Knight and DPE. I think that's the best play that I have. My day was kind of chill, actually. It was fine. It could have been worse, that's for sure. All right. I think the sand's fine. Like, we can stop like relatively a good amount of plays, but yeah, like I pulled in Masochist though. I pulled a lot of yours today, so today's pulls were fine. I'm kind of happy about them, so yeah. Love drawing cards and looking at Dasher, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I agree. Draconic diagram. I think I need to pop the diagram, right? I don't like the back row. but I'm pretty sure that diagram on board is a problem. Alright. Centigrade looking at your dasher. I love those. Those are the best. Masterpiece, yeah, it happens. Alright. Draw. Monstacado. Alright. I guess I can just go to battle phase here. Lose one turn. Oh, that's peak through Draco, yeah. I will destroy this. Solemn Strike. Alright, that's fine though. Alright. Don't be called by. Just don't be called by here. Don't be called by here. Come on now. Don't be the grave called by, dude guy. Doesn't Foxy go insanely hard? Foxy goes insanely hard here. Hold up. Is it called by? I think I need to deal with lose one turn. Alright. Wait, I don't have extension, so I will draw and lock here, right? I need to be careful, yeah. So if this is imperm, I need to draw and lock here. So this is the most amount of damage that I will get, right? So it's like 5k something. Oh, I don't. Alright. But what I can do here is pretty fun, which is just activate, right? And then banish. And then try to go for lethal. Alright, let's banish the dasher. Always so scary, yeah. Circle. Add one solid. I guess I want something that special summons itself, right? Oh, we got a roar. Oh, damn. Could be anything. It actually could be anything. Alright. I think this is a bit more damage, right? I can set up lethal is the point, right? Alright. Weasel. And then I will go for early. Oh yeah, this is... I guess there's a way that they could, like, do it, but most of the time we just win, right? Alright, Raging Phoenix. Search. And then the Weasel. Here, have the Foxy. Okay. Flame Buffalo. Let's get the Will. Early guy, or I'm a Baguska. I'm a Baguska for sure. I like sleeping too much. So they have the one card that sets my attack to half, right? So, wait. So, if I get that one, I think it's like really close to lethal, right? I need to think. So it's... Wait, let me get the calculator out. Calc. So, wait, let's... So how much damage? It's 9, 8. Plus 2... not the square root. It's 2, 8. That's that, and that's... Okay, we're 200 off lethal, right? I guess I'm still gonna do it, right? Because that's like a bit of a stronger play. To have them like on 200 points, like short of lethal. Alright. Attack. Alright, let's attack with this one. Alright, they didn't have anything for some reason. Yeah, it could be nothing. Like, they could have just baited me, right? But I was like, I thought about it, like, obviously I'm just gonna, like, link off the cards away anyway. So I was like, alright, let's just take the damage. Leave them on 200. Could it be skill drain? Yeah, they were scaring me. Like, the Solemn Strike, right? Monarch Erupt. Alright. Good. That's a pack, though. Yeah, as well, right? But we can be happy that we just won against the deck. Also, I'm kind of happy that I was like, yeah, I gotta deal with diagram. It's like so weird, right? I mean, obviously, if they just open the Master Piss, then it's just like doesn't feel good. But even if in that situation, like getting rid of the card always kind of feels the most correct, right? It's really weird in that regard. But yeah, if a ninja monster is summoned to your field, except when you can target one ninja monster. So this is cool because we have some. I think that's another Mayakashi Metamorphosis, which isn't a card that is played. And Rebirth of Parshav. When I activate, reveal one counter trap, then discard one, pay, negate. We do shuffle that card into the deck. Alright. Counter trap in your hand. I mean, you know, why not? There are a lot of that are high rarity. Yeah, that's the thing though. I looked over it and I'm kind of close. Like, I still need the ninjutsu scroll, right? That one's really important. But I have like a lot of stuff for them actually. I guess you want the armor ninja kinda. I mean, I have one Maizen. So wait, let's check. Like, I need, you know, you need this one. That one I'm missing. You need this one. That one that's also a card I'm missing. Does anybody play Saizo? I have never seen anybody play Saizo ever. You need the fusions. All right, yeah, I think you need this one as well, but I have the Hanzo, I have the Maizen, right? Pretty normal. All right, yeah, I have never seen it. Like, I guess we need the Tobari and the Baku as well, right? Like, these are really important. But I have a lot of stuff. The problem with ninjas, even if I get like everything that they have, right? Like, I probably won't like be playing the stack because it's just not good enough. But yeah, I mean, we got the insect ninja, which is pretty good. Yeah, there's still like a few things to get, but I'm closer than I should be, I feel like. All right, so do a quick summary for today. We only have one copy of the script, by the way. The 2 is your eyes are deceiving you. Right, yeah, we got the lava golem. Like, we got a lot of good stuff, right? So, like, the last episode was the lava golem. I kind of am starting to get enough board breakers to actually break boards going second, so that's pretty cool to see. Maybe these need to be in like Sky Striker. The only problem with the Sky Striker stuff that I have, I guess I have 2 maneuver. I mean, I have a lot of stuff if you think about it, right? And then you put in the... Like, this deck I haven't played in a long time. I would need to change like a few things anyway. But then you put in the... what was it? Lava Golem? Lava Golem. Like, a Sky Strikerless can deal with a Lava Golem, right? Alright. Ninja that runs through stuff real quick, played like with like still run through, yeah, like Ninja's really weird, I feel like. You need like multiple copies of everything. I don't think it would be like that good, right? Alright, let's do the summary. Good. So I need to check for the Lava Golem because that's like almost a place where I need to start. Alright, so to the... Oh, this one's the one I got last time, I remember. Alright. We got Illa Sylvia. It's a good card. I don't know what to say. Illa Sylvia is insane. The only problem is that, you know, I guess, well, you know, in a real deck you need a Deception. I could like probably forego a Deception. But, you know, what you really need is a Hallowed Azamina and a Murcielago. So that's a problem. And yeah, like I could like fill out it with like subversions and other stuff. But yeah, like Deception plus Hallowed Azamina is too good, and you know, if I had these two, I would try to fit it in. The Paleo card, yeah, I have it now. Yeah, I have it now twice. But maybe I'll play it, but I feel like every time I did the problem is I feel like none of my traps are like strong enough to make like rollback that good. I don't know if it makes sense. I don't have like the Giga Power traps, right? Where you like send the rollback and then you just stop them. How's Lab now? Lab is pretty close, but like not Lab. But like not good enough, I feel like, with the rollback. I think like playing free Archfiend is still better with like stuff that Archfiend can search and then have like a big beater. But it's close, but it always has been close is a problem, right? But yeah. You pulled a Big Lady as well, that's nice. Yeah. Big Lady is a really good like power up for the deck, I feel like. Alright, Murcielago though, not Murcielago, Illa Sylvia, a really good card. I hope that I can play it someday. Like, it's the good thing about like Illa Sylvia is it's like pure slop, right? You can put it everywhere if you want to, right? Kind of. So yeah, Illa Sylvia pretty good, pretty happy to see, but we need some more pulls to make it work. Alright, we got Ravia, Lord of... You know, if I could go into Illa Sylvia before I do anything else in my south list, and I would have something else that I can... then I finally could play through Nibiru. Alright. Snake as an Amina, surely. I'm not that far... Okay, I'm far off. But I'm not that far off, which is insane. Ravia, Lord of Phantasms, Shimmering Scraper, which doesn't do anything, but Snake. You know, I have a lot of the stuff that you need. The only thing is I would need, like, Flambirch and Poplar. I feel like only Poplar is good as well, but, you know, I think you kind of need these three. Not need, but it makes it, like, to the obnoxious deck it really is, right? But yeah, Flambirch I think I need, and the Poplar. If I have those two, I think the deck becomes like really good. Even if there's like only one copy. Imagine Greensmith, I'm really far off though. I genuinely want to search for Greensmith, by the way. Fun fact. Alright, yeah, Fiendsmith, I'm you know, a lot needs a lot of time needs to pass for me to be able to play Fiendsmith. Also, like with Engraver, the weird thing is you want 2 of this guy, so there's that as well. Extra copies of Engraver are so good, it feels... check your Nimble and Frog cards. We'll do that, but let me go through this summary because I feel like I'm wasting, like, losing the plot. All right, because I had a lot of good pulls today. So, Illa Sylvia, Raviel, whatever. Can we do something with this? Is there like anything genuine? I have 2 openings. All right, but you need a Dark Beckoning Beast. All right, good. Then Danger Zone. Enraged Batlog. Dual Taining. Yeah, nothing. Droplet. The second Droplet, crazy. Insane. Second Cocoon of Evolution, who the hell cares? The first Yoko Graceful Mayakashi, I think, though, like, for this engine, I'm sure I crafted this fries. I think, no. One, I think I already had one. I have the screenshot. I need to check it out later. But most of the stuff I crafted, so this is, you need a lot of stuff to be able to play Mayakashi in any shape or form. So yeah. Yeah, my pulls today were crazy. And then it's the streamer luck. We got Stardust Dragon Assault mode. We got what I got card. Can I even play it with assault mode activated? Do I even have assault mode activated? I do have it twice. Alright, let's entertain the thought. What happen? Is it good if I can get it onto the board? Cannot must be some. Alright. When a card is activated, you can tribute this card, negate if this card. Alright, get it back. And so it's an Omni. I mean, it isn't that bad, actually. It's genuinely not bad. It does actually do an insane amount of stuff. But assault mode is kind of hard to set up now. Tribute 1 synchro monster, special one whose name is tribute. Alright. We need to, like, tribute a Stardust Dragon for it. Alright. Yeah, I think that kills it. Still fun, though. Maybe we'll play it one day. Alright. The whole assault mode stuff, how is it? Like, it does always, when I, like, read their cards, I'm never like, oh my god, these are bad. I'm like Malefic. Every time I read some Malefic card, I'm like let down and mad, but like never with assault mode. So yeah, they seem to be playable, like in a masochist capacity, that's for sure. A Tistina card, we got Dot Scraper, which is pretty good. It kind of makes us be able to do like more 2-card combos. I will test it out. It's so bad to set up. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But, you know, if you get it, then it is good if you can get it. And while, you know, getting it is actually pretty important in Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Playing through stuff. As a masochist, like, for the most part, you can't, like, you know, be that... stingy about it. But then again, you know, you could also play play stun, you know, and be done with it. All right, but yeah, we got it for Jack Jaguar, which we will never play. Maybe 2 again someday, but yeah. But Dot Scraper, really good as well. Really happy about it. Was a spell, maybe? Can't you just like weirdly set it up in like 1 turn because you can activate it somehow? I think I read it. I read like some effect lets you activate it in the same turn, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe I'm insane. There was something that lets you activate it on the same turn. Let's see, assault mode. I can return, destroy 1 spell trap. Alright, that isn't it. Alright, negate the activation. Archfiend, alright. I think there was something really weird, like something could activate it. Normally you can add. Alright, reveal 1, target 1. Assault mode 0, tribute 1, special 1, assault mode. Yeah, you can. Oh, there's the assault mode 0, which does it. But you still need to set up the synchro monster, right? And it needs to be from hand. Yeah. But yeah, alright. So what do you want to have checked out? Nimble and frog cards. Alright. Nimble. Nimble. Right, we have the Mega Hamster, Nimble Moose Sabi. Right. Nimble Manta. When this card is sent, which is one of the good ones as far as I know. And one beaver. And frogs. Nimble Sprite, surely. Surely one day. Alright, we got 2 Ronin Toadin. He looks so cool. I love this guy. Death Frog isn't that good. Belts of Frog isn't that good. Cube Frog is relevant. Frog the jam. Frog up the jam. Frog it up. Alright. Death Croaking. You have all the good frogs. Flip Flop Frog is good. Poison Dart Frog is good, but only in its own deck. Unifrog. You need kind of swap frog. Alright, but this is my frog nimble list. Poor boy, are you cooking? Are you like, man, I know something, Mephi. It will make you go crazy. I'm telling you. The best thing ever. But yeah, that's it for today though. Those are the pulls. Nah, sorry. No problem. I was like, oh wait, is poor boy cooking? You're only 500 and an art cards? Can you check it out somewhere? Can you check it out somewhere? But you know, I crafted a few cards, but I guess if we say like not just count it, I see. Yeah, no, I'm too lazy for that. I'm too lazy to count. Alright. Thank you for watching. We will have an off day tomorrow, and then on the let me check real quick something. All right, on first day we'll be back with Masochist, and then we will be like masochisting it up, and on Friday there will be karaoke on YouTube on 1 p.m. Central European time, Metal and Rock. Yeah, I need to put more time into singing again, man. Sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes it's so hard to find time. All right. I received a reward for Bethesda Doom Dark Angels Guardian skin. Why? What was my highest rank? You mean in Masochist? I think Diamond 4. Diamond 4, I think. I'm pretty sure it was Diamond 4. No ads. Yeah, I just got the notification. I'm like, why are you sending me this? I didn't even watch a Doom Dark. No, I did watch a Doom Dark Ages stream. I think it was I had like this Dentrea in the background, I think. All right. I'm thinking. All right, but yeah. Wait, is something wrong with my chat? Yeah, there's something wrong with my chat on the on the Twitch UI. All right, it is what it is now. All right. So why is that not? All right, that's weird. Okay, I think Gianluca got ads, so I'm kind of gonna wait. So how are the analytics doing in YouTube? Well, I wait for the ads. Fine, they're doing fine. They're doing fine. They're doing fine. It's funny to me how I can see like, oh, back, all right. Yeah, how I can see actually when people start to serious, you know, when they watch the parts. Somebody's really close to, you know, getting to like the recent times, which is insane to me. They just Those are like 200 there are like 200 episodes on YouTube. 200 episodes of Master Duel Masochist where I just mauled. 200 episodes. They're like through like 160 or something. Insane. All right. Good. Yeah, my highest rank was as Masochist was Diamond 4. Yeah. It's insane how hard Masochist got, by the way. But also like really teaches you how bad like the new card practices of Konami have become, right? Because like getting new engines is so hard, like the new good engines, right? Because everything is a UR. Everything is a UR, I'm sorry. Or at least an SR nowadays, so yeah. Can't have the greensmith without everything being SR and UR. And yeah, power creep is getting worse as well. I think it would be like not that bad as a masochist, right? If they could like if they would like release like new engine cards that aren't like UR, right? Because then while power creep is getting worse, you also would get like good cards more often that can keep up with the meta. But with everything being UR, like I'm going to be honest, I think I will never be able to play Fiendsmith. So like how, right? You need like 10 URs or something. So yeah, there's that. All right. So yeah, um, why did you? I don't get it. Like Twitch, their ads right now, like message from Yan got kind of like killed from the UI. That's so weird. I can't see it like on my chat window in like the in the everywhere but on the normal UI. That's so weird. All right. So tomorrow I'll be having an off day, and then we'll be back on Thursday. So is there anybody to rate that I could rate? Is there a cool rating target? All right. Games. Just chatting. I'm just chatting, dude. I'm just a chatter. Just chatting guy. I just like chatting. Man, I'm so far down. Where it shows me that I have almost an art cards, but I kind of just the thing is I'm missing so many NNR cards. I don't know why. Like for me, I'm missing a lot of NNR cards. So that's weird. I'm so far down in this list and I have like 8 people watching me. What is wrong with Twitch, dude? Which is such a weird website. Okay, that's okay. I wanted to make fun of something, but no, I won't. I won't be making fun. I will keep myself back. Streamer luck probably. Never get the NNRs, but always get like anything else, right? Only card games found here. Let's see. Are they nice enough? What are they playing? Dude, I'm so bad at like getting the freaking raid targets. Just good at chatting. He's gotta go down. True. No Yu-Gi-Oh player. He just sucks. We gotta get rid of this guy. Alright, I think I know who we're raiding. Alright. Good. Thank you very much. Ads again? No, dude. No, wait. No. I'm not starting the raid. What you mean ads? What you mean ads again? How? Are you really having ads again? How? I have it like timed on like every Okay, 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 okay. Dude, like I swear to God, like sometimes, or are we raiding? Hold up. What the hell's happening? Um, what's happening, dude? Is it even like let no, alright. So thank you very much for watching. We'll be raiding. I will be seeing you on first day, and up until then, bye.